Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at Texas World Speedway for race 10 out of 16 here on the season for Season 4 NAMAR, Mountain Live Wire Truck Series. 20 laps of racing here, which is the Lamborghini 200. A bit of a different sponsor for an American race. But yep, Lamborghini 200, 20 laps of racing here. 1X. Cindy Vieira is on the pole for today's race. As we look at the standings. Alright guys, so here's the cause of caution. Bandicam's being stupid again, so I'm just gonna figured I'd show you what happened here for the first caution since it cut out. As I said, I'm going to the standings. Contact here with the 16 and I believe that is the 88. Yeah, 88 Tony Green, and then Michael Rogers get into it with Emmanuel Hartnett. This causes the first accident of the day. Grayson Acavito nowhere to go. Other drivers involved, and that was the cause of the first caution. So I just thought it would be rude not to show what happened for the first caution, and I'm just not going to be able to look at the point standings while recording anymore because you click off and then you click back on and it says you're still recording, but yet it doesn't record it. So, like, that's ridiculous. Anyway, here's the rest of the race. Hope you guys enjoyed. Getting ready to go back. Green flag racing here. Nobody has retired. Only the 92 and the 17 went down pit road. That's a tough break for Grayson Acavito there. That might take him out of the points lead. Points lead, though, very tight battle if you saw top four. Second place being 6 back, then third 7, then fourth 8. It's very tight between the top 6 particularly. Anyway, here's your top 10 restart order. Danny Jones leading, Fitzwater second, Logan York third, Scarlett Rich fourth, Michael Cavanero fifth, Cindy Vieira sixth, Max Neuer seventh, William Brock eighth, Ben Goldberg ninth, and Sean Harple rounds out the top 10. It'll be 14 to go. They're going to be single file. Maybe they'll get more than 2 laps here on the green. Maybe they'll go to the end. Who knows? Green flag back out in the air, though. Lamborghini 200 back on the way. Which way will Fitzwater go? Fitzwater to the bottom. And it was a very tough decision to not send the Cup drivers to this racetrack. And a massive reason for that is having multiple road course races. Anyway, Fitzwater to the inside. It's clear this inside line is superior, and even having the lead coming out of 4 isn't enough. We've seen that much that if you make the move right at coming out of 4, you have a very good shot. And look, they're already going to be going 4 wide again already. They already are going 4 wide. We're not going to make it 2 laps again. Let's watch the 4 wide situation here as it's going to go to 3 wide. That will save them, hopefully. They're pretty single filed out in the back of the field. Neuwirth going to go for the lead on Neuwirth. Neuwirth going for the lead on Fitzwater. You can see Acavito doesn't have a hood, so he is definitely screwed. So is Emmett Jukum. Rest of the field back here spread out for those that were involved in that accident. They're keeping it 3 wide as William Brock takes the lead. Now here comes Tony Green to the inside. And they're 4 wide. They are 4 wide. Not good. Not good. That is Cooper Cyron there. That's Logan York. Alan Cavanero. Cindy Vieira. They're 4 wide. They are still 4 wide. We're going to probably have another crash here, guys. No, they make it back to 3 wide. Very good job by these Truck Series drivers. Here comes Seth Cole looking for the race lead. We'll say, though, they have done a very good job of keeping this racing under green so far. They are probably closing in on another accident, though, I will say that. Oh, they're almost 5 wide back here. That's not good. Kesey's going on the bottom of the track. Kesey backs out big time. That's a save right there to go on the apron and not come back up into the field. And they're going to put it back to 3 wide again. Nope, they're 4 wide up here. Maybe 5 wide. Oh, boy. They're 4 wide for the lead almost. There's a crash coming right here, guys. I can sense it. Oh, they're still hanging on somehow. Nope. Nope. There they go. There goes Andrew Rich. May Ryder's around too. Huge crash and entering turn 3. Seth Cole, May Ryder around. Michael Rogers. Michael Cavanero's truck is done. Leading it back to the line is Ace Rogers. Second caution here of the day. Cindy Vieira seems to have gotten a lot of damage from that. The 40 truck might be done. She's coming down pit road. Nick Smith's got some good damage. Michael Cavanero we saw was dead on the track, but let's see where this started. It starts with Andrew Rich. Now, there was another incident up ahead, but let's watch this one first. Right there. And they're all sent around. Even William Brock gets clipped around. Now, we know the 40 car seems to have gotten the most damage out of this, so let's watch. Plus, Michael Cavanero. Oh, Michael Cavanero, nowhere to go. Cameron Gaddu makes contact. There's Frank Hopkins making hard contact with the 40. Ooh, Sean Harple's going to get into this. Michael Rogers. That's Nick Smith getting involved. And then up ahead, other 4 wide, May Ryder, Seth Cole. Seth Cole gets pinched. That sends them around. And then Sabrina Rogers got into Sam Rogers trying to avoid it, and that sent those 2 around. 00 saved it, though. Close calls for a lot of trucks. With that said, though, let's get you to the race restart. Ace Rogers is your leader, I believe. Getting ready to go back green flag racing. It'll be 5 laps to go. It'll be checkers or caution here to finish this one. Drivers out of the race, Max Newworth, Emmanuel Hartnett, Sean Harple, Frank Hopkins, Cindy Vieira, Michael Cavanero. 54, the 40, and the 28. 3 drivers that were top 10 in points entering this thing. They're going to take a huge hit there. And there are other drivers that were involved in that crash that probably have slight aerodynamic damage. I think it's been shown that the aerodynamic ability of these trucks has been hit with just being in a crash. Anyway, here's your top 10 rundown. Ace Rogers leads, John Arndt 2nd, Alan Cavanero 3rd, Tyler Markle 4th, Ben Goldberg 5th, Pericles 6th, Samudio 7th, Cooper Cyron 8th, Logan York 9th, and Fitzwater rounds out the top 10. Green flag back in the air, 5 laps to go here. Who will win the Lamborghini 200? Looks like Arndt's going to get the same kind of the run Fitzwater got on the last restart. And Alan Cavanero is going to make it 3 wide. And you can see the people that were involved do not have as much speed as the other people, so they might be able to hopefully keep this thing just 3 wide and avoid the 4 wide craziness. As Alan Cavanero will go to the bottom. He hasn't won. Alan started the season at Bristol. He did not race Talladega. That was Amanda Scoutmaster in that 51 truck. And they're going 4 wide. I will say this right now, guys. If you wreck it, this race will end under caution. And they are still 4 wide as Samudio goes to the lead. This is not going to work. They are 4 wide, 2 rows deep. And there goes Tyler Markle. Caution is out. They're going to race back to the caution for the win. Fitzwater on the bottom to the lead. But here comes Tony Green. It's going to be a drag race. Caution flag in the air. Tony Green will get it. The race is going to end on the caution. Tony Green is going to win it. It's not official. The checkered flag is not waved yet, but it looks like Tony Green is going to get this thing. And oh, Seth Cole has done Sabrina Rogers. Michael Rogers, heavy contact here. Now that all started with the 99. Andrew Rich, another top 10 driver, is involved. Danny Bouchard's in the top 10 in points. I'll tell you right now, this top 10 in points is going to be all shifting and everything. Let's take a look at this one. I think it just has to do something with the draft. Causes these guys to stack up really quickly here. Let's see. Yeah, they're already 4 wide, about 3 rows deep back here. It's too bad they couldn't finish it on their green. But at least they know how to do crazy racing. And it looks like... There goes the 99. That's John. Aren't involved. There's Daniel Bouchard. I think Pericles does a really good job getting around this. Now, here's where people are going to start stacking up. We're going to slow it down a little more here. There's Aren't getting involved with Ace Rogers, Wade Brummer. Then Logan York's going to get into Nick Pericles. There's William Brock hitting the 8 and the 99. Let's see if Greg Lyons makes his way through this. They're trying to. Now, these guys are down low here. Most of them are making it around the outside, but Sabrina Rogers. Oh, here comes Andrew Rich. Oh, my goodness gracious. Andrew Rich pile drives Daniel Bouchard. And Bouchard goes flying into Sabrina Rogers. Where does Mike Mellon get a piece of this? Oh, Mike Mellon's just going to clip Tyler. Markle goes flying. Oh, my goodness gracious. Does anybody else hit the 99 truck? It does not appear so. But, oh, my goodness gracious. Michael Rogers hits Andrew Rich. Whoa, look at Dion Scott as Emmett Chilcom's going to get involved here. You can see some drivers going through. Some of these people don't have smoke. There's the smoke. What happened to the 92? Oh, they went to hit the brakes to not hit anybody, and they kind of glitched out there. Huge crash, though. Let's take it to the final lap. Well, as they race around on the final lap here on pacing, drivers that got knocked out of there, they'll get DNF. Basically here, Michael Rogers, Sabrina Rogers, Tyler Markle, Danny Bouchard, Mike Mellon, Andrew Rich, Cameron Gadu, and William Brock. Seth Cole will finish a lap down. I will say that is a lot of top 10 drivers there. I think that's half the top 10 in points that got caught up in that. So this could be interesting how point standings look after today. Tony Green is going to win the race. Fitzwaters second. Dylan Young third. Dylan Young needed this top 5 run because, let me tell you something, being a 42nd in points is not fun. Steve Cavallo was 4th. Cavallo actually entered this race 10th in points. I think he's going to get a huge gain out of this for the championship. Nicholas Samudio 5th. Cooper Cyron 6th. Ryan Casey 7th. Danny Jones is 8th. Alan Cavanero 9th. And Ben Goldberg 10th. Don't know who the new points leader will be. But anyway, as the caution and checkered flag wave, Tony Green is going to win the Lamborghini 200 here at Texas World. Rest of the top 10 has already been announced. We'll wait for the lights to go out so we know it's official. Anyway, guys, and there go the lights. Race is official. Tony Green is your winner. I will see you guys tomorrow. We're heading over to France for some Cup Series action. First road course of the chase at Wheels of Fire, a.k.a. Champs-Élysées, over in France. Will we see a chaser finally get a win after Allison Rogers won at Martinsville? Or will another non-chaser win, and it'll make it more interesting to get into round number 2 for those chasers. Anyway, guys, 6 races remain now in the Truck Series season. But I will see you guys tomorrow at Champs-Élysées.